All right, more and more photographers are getting rid of expensive cameras and trading them in for an iPhone. But how are they creating the same breathtaking photos, and where's the best place to display them? So joining us now to tell us about our photographer apps is Nika Allen. Thanks so much for joining us, Nika. Okay, get right into it. Photography apps is what we're talking about.
Yeah, it is. And you know, it's interesting because when you think about big, cameras nowadays, you think megapixels. It's all about the megapixels. But now that's almost kind of like a marketing term or a ploy to, it's not all about that anymore.
Yeah.
And so you actually have your iPhone camera, which only has 8 megapixels, but it's got outstanding autofocus, exposure control, optical image stabilization.
Easy to use.
Yeah, and it's easy to use for people like you and I. So, we can kind of become much better photographers just because we're able to use something that's easy to use, like that iPhone.
Exactly. So this is kind of like the future of getting into the photography. You think this will catch on more and more people?
Yeah,
kind of transition.
I do. I think if you're not doing something that's I would say that if you're not doing something that's going in a gallery, but I'm actually going to talk to you also about something that's in a gallery-worthy stuff. So I think it is. I really do.
Perfect. So the first one,
yeah.
Brushstroke.
Yes, there's an app called Brushstroke. It's $2.99 in the App Store, and it allows you to turn photos into paintings. So you can edit them. You can then actually even sign them at the end, and you can share them and even order prints right through the app. So I've had so much fun playing with this app. Trying to pull out my artistic side, and I took a picture the other day of an orange, and just kind of basic, but then kind of turned it into a piece of art that I was actually really proud of and posted it on Facebook. And so you can really experiment, as you see here, with different colors, different palettes, different painting techniques.
Okay.
So you can kind of see how the brush strokes are changing.
Yeah.
And, it looks different in each one. You can change the canvas, surfaces, different things like that, all underneath the photo.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So they're like painting filters.
Yes,
kind of.
exactly. It's like painting a filter. People know Instagram and things like that, where you just kind of have color filters, but this is actually painting and dealing with the more of the inners of the actual photo.
I like that. I need to get that. Okay,
Yeah.
black and white. Tell me more about an app that will kind of help with that.
So black and white is pretty simple. It's black and white, and but it has 6 colored lens filters. It has borders. It has grains. It's really easy to use, and this app is actually free. So you can take any colored photo and turn it into a really just dramatic black and white photo. And we don't always see black and white as much anymore. And the more common apps do have black and white, but this really gives you a lot. Yeah, this one's better. This gives you a lot of chances to kind of play around. You can even mess with the grain and make it, just look more dramatic and beautiful. So
I love
that one's really nice. There's also an app called Distressed FX.
Tell me more about that.
That one's 99 cents on the App Store, and that is kind of similar to the Brushstroke app that I showed you before.
Okay.
But this one kind of turns it into a work of art, and it gives it that really, as it says in the app, distressed kind of look. And this app actually, the distressed looks was taken from an actual artist and transferred into this app. So you're actually getting someone's real looks laid over onto your photos.
And so many different options there you can see for
that
one.
And just, really texturizes your photo, makes it a lot more like an actual painting still too. One fun thing you can do is, you don't have to just use one of these apps. You could use all 3 of them together if you want.
I like that.
Maybe you want to take a color photo and then you want to make it black and white, and then you want to make it look like it's a painting, and then you want to add distressed looks to it. So you can lay over each one really simply, and you don't need something like Photoshop anymore. You can just do it all, on your iPhone or on your iPad, make it happen there.
And tell me about iPhotographer, our last one.
Yeah, so iPhotographer magazine is a brand new magazine, digital magazine that's coming out. It'll be on the Apple newsstand next week. I'm very excited about this. And you're going to be able to download. This is actually the cover of the very first issue. It's iPhotographer-magazine.com.
Okay.
So any photos, submissions that you have, you can submit to this magazine from your iPhoto, and you'll hopefully get them up there. We're going to have competitions, and this will also give you some of the best tips to edit photos. There's going to be more apps like that, awesome Instagrammers, people like that, and it's all going to be in one place in that magazine. So we're really excited for the launch of that basically next week or so.
Okay, perfect, Nick.
Yeah.
Nika.
I know.
I switched on my letters. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
joining us. That's some good stuff. I'm definitely going to be downloading a couple of those. Okay, thank you for coming in. And if you want more information on all those apps, you can go to our website, 2Carson.com. There you go. It's been a long day. All right, we'll